role of the governor. So recently Kerala, Tamil Nadu and Punjab moved the Supreme Court against their respective governor over the pending bills. Okay, so there is a governor and Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Punjab moved to the Supreme Court against the respective governor. Article 200, assent of the governor is necessary for a bill to become a law. If any bill wants to become a law, then assent of the governor is necessary. The governor has been given the some powers, like governor के कुछ options होते हैं. Bill becomes a law अगर give assent. If withhold the assent, तो bill becomes failed to become a law. Return the bill for the legislation of the reconsideration. So the state legislation passes the bill in the original shape or in the modified form. The governor has to give the assent to the bill. The constitution does not lay down any time limits of the governor to require to return the bill, but it only insists as soon as possible. They reserve the bill for the consideration of the president. Okay, so any bill which is opinion of the governor would, if it become law, so derogate from the power of the High Court as to endanger the position of the court by the constitution designated to fill. So Article 153, there shall be a governor. Article 154, executive power of the governor shall be vested in the governor. Article 155, governor of the state shall be appointed by the president. So appointment is provided in Article 155. Article 161, governor shall have a power to grant pardon and reprieve, that is 161. It is the discretionary power. Article 163, shall council of ministry with the CM as a aid and advice to the governor, so far as he by or under the constitution required to exercise of the function of the discretion also. So Article 163. Now Article 164, the governor appoints chief minister as a other minister. So under the Article 164, CM will be appointed. Okay. Under Article 213, governor may promulgate the ordinance. So 213, promulgation of the ordinance bill. So ordinance bill is given. So ordinance bill is given in the Article 160 and 4. Okay. Article 162, 1 and 3, that is ordinance power, and 217, the governor is consulted for the appointment of the judges of the High Court. This is the judges of the High Court. And Shamsher Singh case, that was Supreme Court held that the governor does not exercise discretionary power while the withholding the assent. And Nabam Rabia case, that was if a governor exercises his discretion beyond its jurisdiction, it would fall under the subject matter of the judicial review. So Nabam Rabia case, and that was the judicial review will be there. Okay. State of the Punjab case, that is if a governor decide to withhold the assent to the bill, then he has to return the bill to the legislation is consideration. And vice chancellor case, governor acting as a university of the chancellor. Tamil Nadu governor case, governor cannot refer the bill to the president after assembly has re-enacted. So the bill will direct to the governor, he will return the bill, and president can either give his assent or withhold his assent. Under 201, presented again to the president. So cooperative federalism is the next topic. What is cooperative federalism? It is a horizontal relationship between union and the state. यूनियन एंड स्टेट के बीच का जो हॉरिजेंटल रिलेशनशिप होता है, हॉरिजेंटल रिलेशनशिप, दैट इज एज ए कोऑपरेटिव फेडरलिज्म. 7 शेड्यूल में डिमार्क किए गए हैं पावर्स. एंड ऑल इंडिया सर्विस एक्ट 312, देन इंडियन स्टेट काउंसिल एक्ट, दैट वाज 263, इंटर स्टेट काउंसिल एक्ट 261, फुल फेथ एंड क्रेडिट फॉर द टेरिटरी ऑफ इंडिया, दैट इज द फुल फेथ एंड क्रेडिट. Zonal Council was acted, State Reorganization Act, Finance Commission, distribution between the financial resources, and GST Council, that was 279 and A. All these articles are related to the cooperative federalism. So the share of the state in central tax was 32%, now it is 42% under the 14 Finance Commission, and in 15 Finance Commission it was become the 41%. So various like Niti Aayog is also there, and Niti Aayog is promoting the cooperative federalism. Apart from this, aspirational district program for the backward districts, and area specific intervention for the northeastern area, and sustainable action transformation of the human capital, that was a Saath program, is also important. Okay, so these all topics are related to the cooperative federalism, and the governor role of the governor, both are very important for our exams. And गवर्नर वाले टॉपिक में ये था कि केरला, तमिलनाडु और पंजाब में ये लोग सुप्रीम कोर्ट में मूव किए हैं फॉर द पेंडिंग बिल्स. ओके, नाउ नेक्स्ट इज इंटर स्टेट बॉर्डर डिस्प्यूट. ओके, इंटर स्टेट बॉर्डर डिस्प्यूट. सो देखो, असम एंड अरुणाचल प्रदेश. सो असम एंड अरुणाचल प्रदेश, सो बोथ आर द साइन द मेमोरेंडम अंडरस्टैंडिंग MOU for the decade of the long interstate border dispute. Judicial redressal was under the Article 161. Provide the Supreme Court shall to execute exclusion of the other courts. Okay, so judicial redressal की अगर बात होती है, if there is a judicial redressal, that is under Article 131 between Government of India and any state side of one or more other than states. Okay, so interstate border disputes is between interstate council, that is under Article 263, precedent to set up the interstate council, inquiring into the advisory dispute between state and center, investigating the discussing the subject like what kind of interest are there, making recommendation for the subjects, better coordination, and zonal council for the state reorganization act advisory role, promoting the cooperative and coordinative federalism between union territory and the state. So there is the Himachal Pradesh and Haryana. Himachal Pradesh, that is the Parvanu region, and Haryana and Punjab region. Then there is a Gujarat and Rajasthan region. Okay, and then there is a Maharashtra and the Karnataka region, and Odisha and West Bengal. These all regions are facing a border dispute. So in Himachal Pradesh there is a Sarchu and Manali area, and in Haryana there is a Parvanu region and Panchkula area, and Haryana and Punjab there is a Chandigarh area, Gujarat and Rajasthan there is a Mangad area, and Maharashtra, Karnataka, Belgaum area, and Marathi speaking people living there. Odisha, West Bengal, the Kanika Sand Island. Kanika Sand Island is important in the Odisha. So name is the Kanika Sand Island, and that is in the Odisha and the West Bengal. Okay, now next is zonal council. So zonal council is यहाँ पे जो chairperson होता है, chairperson of the zonal council is the home minister. Home minister is the chairperson, and 5 zonal council are there. First is Haryana, हिमाचल प्रदेश मतलब नॉर्दर्न हो गई, फिर सेंट्रल जोनल काउंसिल छत्तीसगढ़, उत्तराखंड, उत्तर प्रदेश और मध्य प्रदेश. ईस्टर्न में बिहार, झारखंड, ओडिशा, वेस्ट बंगाल आता है. वेस्टर्न में गोवा, गुजरात, महाराष्ट्र, दादरा एंड दमन, और साउदर्न में आता है आंध्र प्रदेश, कर्नाटका, केरला, तमिलनाडु एंड लक्षद्वीप. ओके, नाउ नेक्स्ट वन इज इंटर स्टेट वाटर डिस्प्यूट. वाटर डिस्प्यूट में एक है कृष्णा वाटर डिस्प्यूट, एंड अंडर द इंटर स्टेट रिवर वाटर डिस्प्यूट, दैट इज इन 1956, और यमुना सतलज वाटर डिस्प्यूट ऑल्सो देयर. सो स्टेट लिस्ट 17 के अंदर आता है वाटर डिस्प्यूट, and in that article 262 of the parliament for the interstate water council is established, and parliament has enacted 2 laws. So interstate water dispute 1956, government to refer the dispute tribunal, adjudication river board act, that was 1956, and river board by the central government, and article 262 was deterred the Supreme Court from adjudicating. Article 136 was providing the Supreme Court to hear the appeals against the tribunal order. So there is a Ravi Byas water dispute, okay, and Narmada dispute, and now there is a between the Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan and Gujarat, and Ravi Byas, that is state concern Punjab, Haryana, and Mahadai river, that is the state concerned with the Karnataka, Goa and Maharashtra. Krishna water dispute Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh and Maharashtra, and Vansadhara, that was disputed area of the Andhra Pradesh and Odisha. Godavari dispute, that was dispute area of the Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka. Kaveri dispute Kerala, Karnataka and the Tamil Nadu and the Pondicherry. So these are some water area which is disputed area. And under entry 56 there is the development of the regulation of interstate river water international rules. Helsinki rules are also there. Helsinki rule. and that is 1966, and the Campion consolidation of the rules. Now there is a 214 long canal for sharing the water river for the Ravi and the Byas, and non-availability of the water in this area like Punjab and riparian principle. So Krishna water dispute, that was in 1969, and east flowing river that originate from the Mahabaleshwar and the Maharashtra, and flowing through the Maharashtra, Karnataka and Telangana. Now Andhra Pradesh, as the include the Telangana separate party, Maharashtra and Karnataka argue that Telangana should be allocated waters from Andhra Pradesh share as it is created following bifurcation. So there is a 214-kilometer long canal that is sharing the water between Ravi and Byas, and the area is Punjab and Haryana. Okay, next is Punjab kept citing the riparian principle, non-availability of the water in the Haryana. Okay, and Punjab is also talking about this. Now next one is Krishna water dispute, that was in 1969, and there is a 2004, again it was instituted a Krishna water dispute 2. Okay, and now distribution of the Krishna, and it's divided between Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. Krishna is the east flowing river. It is the east flowing river of the Mahabaleshwar in the Maharashtra, and Maharashtra, Karnataka, Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, all of four are have a problem for this dispute. Okay, so this is all about the water dispute, and hope you enjoyed.